Okay, so we're back. It hasn't been 3 months this time. It's been less than a month even. It's a new record for us.
God.
In the last episode, we found out what the plan was for how to take out the big bad.
Oof.
There was a date, and it was
Yeah.
cute and incredibly
Oh,
awkward.
right.
It was cute.
There was an awkward date.
Neo came back, and he was filled in on all of the information. And we had a really sweet scene with him and Flan. Am I missing anything? I think that's it.
Well, Sam got a new tattoo.
Right, Sam got a new tattoo.
Yeah.
And it's animated, too.
Yes,
was
yes,
sick.
there is like some slight like gifing of that
Gifting.
tattoo.
Gifted.
You guys met that tattoo. Well, Sam met that tattoo artist who I need to flesh out now. Maybe, who knows? Anyway,
Yeah, I
We-
definitely need to get a tattoo.
we ended last time with a fade to black, so it is currently the next morning. You all wake up, and I assume like convene.
Yeah.
So I'll say everybody's in like whatever the breakfast room is right now.
The breakfast room. Here's our breakfast room, our lunch room, and our dinner room.
Not to be confused with the snack room or the dessert room; those are their own separate
God.
rooms. Is
The booze room.
that's the dessert room.
That's Sam's room.
That's just Sam's room. No.
Everybody just goes there.
Hey guys.
Neo waves, Orion waves, Maya waves. I'm not saying
Oh, you guys
I'm not
are out.
saying hi in turn as each of them.
So what's the deal? Are we heading out today?
Orion
anyone
kind
ready?
of looks around and he says, I
Are we
figure
having
you all
breakfast first?
I figure, yeah, breakfast and then you all head out.
Okay. Who's coming with us?
I figured it was
Thank
just you four. Because the smaller
Yeah.
group,
Yeah.
the better to being quiet and stealthy you will be. And Neo pipes up and he says,
Yeah.
I can like use sending to let my brother know where to meet you.
Okay.
Where do you
Okay.
want to meet him? We can be like halfway. We can meet you at the harbor in Heart Kingdom, or he can wait for you.
I thought the harbor was halfway.
That is halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe halfway?
Okay.
Just to make travel easier on him. We don't want to make him like come all the way over here.
Yeah.
I would not make him do that.
Yeah.
So anybody, is that cool?
Yeah.
I'll send him
Yeah,
a
that sounds
message
like a
after
good idea.
breakfast.
Yeah. that
Great.
sounds
Cool.
Orion pipes up and he says, "Is there anything else you have to do before you leave today? Anybody you need to talk to? Supplies you need to get?" I've looked at the map, and that's going to be like a month on horseback for you guys.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
straight. So if you
Yeah.
need to stock up on any supplies, you should do that now.
Let me check what I have.
We got
think I'm
plenty of
good.
booze, that's for sure.
I don't think that counts as a supply.
Well, I haven't looked at my
In the case of Sam, it does.
my inventory in a while.
Fair enough.
I need to get rid of some of these. Because I used my essences to make the sword.
Yes, and now you have the sword.
I have Periton talons. Did anyone use those?
Not to my knowledge.
What were we supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Sell it or make it into something? You tell me what you want to do with it.
That's fair.
You guys ask to keep shit, and then I give it to you, but I don't know
have
what you guys
stink
want to do with
water.
it. You have what?
I have stink water.
You do have stink water,
Stink
which at this
water.
point it's like you're developing a little like microbiology colony in there. There are some organisms.
The more potent, the better.
You like
the
you
poison
pop the
stuff.
cork for a
I'm
second
kidding.
away from everybody, and you walk, and it is noxious.
It's aging like a fine
That
wine.
would be fun.
No.
That would be fun to use that on somebody sometime.
Yeah.
Aging like raw sewage stuck in a bottle and forgot about for a couple of weeks.
Well, hey, I'm not gonna be the one drinking it.
Ew.
Remind me not to piss you off.
Yeah, but if there's anything you want to do in the headquarters before you leave, now is the chance. We have a blacksmith, we have an apothecary. That's what we've got right now. You guys haven't exactly recruited anybody else.
I'm trying to remember from before we had that few-month break what exactly because we stocked up on, like, we got armor made, we got weapons made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I'm good. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, Maya's set.
If anything, just maybe role playing, just like, oh, new outfit, but that's it pretty much that I can think of.
Did I say Flan got a new outfit? Okay, whatever. But
I mean, yeah, I mean, we can.
Flan gets a new outfit. Boom.
Right, and like you guys could, if you want, like to do that in canon. I think Marcane's on the way, and Songbird is still there.
No, Songbird's here.
Right, Songbird is here, so you guys could go to Songbird and talk to her.
I think I already.
I miss her.
Established
so
that I got.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good.
Okay. So you guys pick up your new outfits. Yeah. The horses are outfitted and ready.
My 2 jackets.
You have. Are you wearing them at the same time, or is like one in your bag and one on your back? Listen,
like
have you ever flown in an airplane? All right. Sometimes you got to wear all of the clothes that you're taking, just so that you save space in your bag.
I've seen that image.
That's been me. I straight up layer. I do like 8 layers when I go on an airplane.
Really? Oh my god.
Well, because it also
Wes
serves
the
as a
Hoarder
pillow.
just looked at me like. Wes the Hoarder just looked at me in acknowledgement, like, yeah, that's the thing you do. I'm like,
yeah. Should we clarify who Wes is for the audience now? Because I think this is the first time you've mentioned him on mic. You've done this to yourself. Hi, everybody. Wes is Abby's boyfriend. Excuse me.
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. So you guys, saddle up.
Oh,
is what I was trying to say.
I mean, Flan wanted to say bye.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye. This is a long...
Okay.
I think some of us want to say goodbye to people.
Okay, fair enough. Who wants to go first? Flan spoke up first, so I am privy to give Flan first privilege.
Yeah.
I guess this is goodbye. Sorry, it was such a short meeting.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how things go, right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, it's only a month.
Yeah.
We've been away from each other for like 2 months before, so.
Yeah. And we can keep in touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides, once you get to that harbor, you'll be with Rhody, and he's just like me, but bigger and louder and famous.
Yeah, and you can always send me more messages.
Yeah.
And not gonna get in a relationship.
What?
What?
Nothing. That was me out of character saying something.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm like, and not going to be in a relationship with you.
I'm confused. Anyway. He's like shuffling around awkwardly. He looks like he also doesn't know what to do here.
Thanks for playing that song with me last night.
Yeah, it was fun. We should do that more often.
Yeah. And she goes in for a big hug.
He seems a little surprised for once, and then...
Yeah, because she normally doesn't go in for the hugs. So.
Yeah, he eases into it, and you guys have a nice moment.
And before she breaks from the hug...
Oh?
She's gonna kiss him on the forehead.
Okay. So, Flan, like, tugs him down because he's just that much taller than her.
Yeah, he's really tall.
And you, like, pull back and you just see him, like... You know that math meme where it's that lady trying to do equations in her head? It's that. Just, you've overloaded
Flan
his
is
brain.
immediately gonna turn around and shuffle away embarrassed.
All you hear is stammering and mumbling.
Bye-bye!
I thought that was just...
And you get about halfway down the hall before you hear a... Bye. And as it echoes throughout the hall.
Bye.
And we scene transition to...
Two?
I guess me?
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess that's... Where is Orion, anyways? He's still here?
He has, at this point, just kind of stayed in the breakfast room, really, like, mulling over a cup of coffee.
Everything's crazy right now.
Yeah, we're, preparing for war. Which you'd think we would be used to.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a lot calmer than this at this point. You take care of yourself, okay?
That's my line. You're the one going literally behind enemy lines.
I mean, yeah, but you are on the other end of this.
I wouldn't be able to be here if it weren't for all of you.
I appreciate that. I'll see you on the... I'll see you when it's over, I guess.
Yeah, about that.
We're close to it.
And you see him, like, reach into a side bag and dig for a second, and he pulls out a scroll of paper, and he says, when you are done, or if you need an emergency exit, use this scroll. It will teleport you here. It's one use. You can't go back, so save it for an emergency.
Damn.
But it'll be able to take all of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not just gonna ditch people.
No, it'll be able to take all of you. Just make sure that there's nobody you don't want around you within 5 feet of the circle, because they can pop in too.
Yeah, but they'll also be pretty overwhelmed probably by a whole fortress of people, so that shouldn't be too concerning. Thank you for everything. By the way.
Yeah, you
I don't
too.
know how things are gonna turn out over there. So.
You know, I think we'll be able to figure it out.
Okay.
And he just kind of nods at you.
I didn't think I would be here doing this right now, but...
Same.
So thanks for that. Finally have something better to be doing.
Make me an perception check.
14?
You notice that he's like, you said that, and he kind of furrows his brow a little bit in what you assume is some contemplation.
I wouldn't think about it too hard. And she reached down and hugged him.
He, in stark contrast, is very, very surprised at this. And you just kind of see him, like, jolt, and I don't know how long you hold this hug, but if you, like, wait for him to reciprocate, it takes, like, a good minute for him to just start moving. He does not know how to process affection.
Yeah, he's gonna wait so that he can process it.
Alright, so it takes, like, a good 2 minutes, but then eventually he does very awkwardly, like, pat.
You don't have to force it.
I'm not used to this.
I didn't expect anything more. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And you see him reach... he, like, just takes a long drink from his coffee cup. So, Sam, do you have any tearful goodbyes?
Should we say goodbye to Sai or something? Like, she's kind of a...
Sam's gonna go say bye to Sai.
Okay. You see Sai in the training yard, just kind of showing a couple of recruits the ropes to combat stuff, and then she sees you, and she tells them to take 5, and she walks over and she says, hey.
Hey, so we're gonna be heading out pretty soon, and I want you to try something.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm scared.
And she takes out 40 Peryton feathers and gives them to Sai. And she's like, and I want you to let loose, pull some pranks,
How?
and be a kid for once.
How? What do I do with these? And she just is holding like a clump of them.
Aww.
Torment Orion.
You just see the look of confusion just turn into the biggest, like, Cheshire Cat grin.
Aww.
And she starts giggling, and then you blink and she's gone.
Uh-oh.
You just hear, like, thunderous footsteps running down the hall.
Oh my god. I'm gonna hear about that one.
And in the back of your head, Sam, you hear a slight chuckle.
Yay. Did Maya
I'll go
get
find the
anywhere
group
with
now?
Oh, I mean, as you all are getting ready to leave, you do see Maya walk out of the blacksmith's
Oh my god.
area, and she looks. You're not sure if she's like sick or just confused or something,
Oh.
but she seems a little off, and she just kind of walks up and starts getting her horse ready.
You okay, Maya?
Maya looks and like, make me a perception. No, an insight check, Flan.
Okay. I can't tell what that number is.
Insight.
You
Where
fucking
is it?
erased it, bro.
Insight. Your insight is
Sorry.
it should be 2
Okay.
plus 2. I'm not used to having all the numbers written in pencil now that I use transparencies.
Ooh, that's a 6.
She looks like she has allergies. And she just looks at you and like kind of nods that she's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, Maya.
Anybody else?
I mean, that's all of us.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Flan rolled an insight. I don't know if anybody else
Oh,
wants to.
I thought you meant like to say goodbye. I'm like,
I'll
there's
roll
no more.
insight.
Sure, roll it. What's her deception at? Pretty good.
21.
Oh god, that's better than a
Ooh, wow.
19.
Uh-oh.
She's flustered, Sam. That's like it's
Oh.
it's clear as any color that's ever been on her face. She's flustered.
Oh. Oh.
Something happened in the blacksmith area, if you know
She
what I mean?
not she shakes her head vehemently, like very much like nope, nothing.
Are you sure about that?
She nods and she just keeps nodding and she gets on the horse and she keeps nodding.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Is there any progress with Delilah?
There is no motion.
Okay.
The rest of us don't know that, do we?
Huh?
I'm just saying, Jen and Maya went and arranged different armor things at a similar time.
Yeah, y'all have
like-
noticed, like, during
Okay, that's
the
fair.
time we've been at the fort, that Maya spends a lot of time at the blacksmith's place.
Oh my god.
Like, a lot of time.
Anything spicy happen, Maya?
She looks at Sam, like, with the really, and shakes her head. And Maya's back now.
Oh my god.
Maya just to scold Sam.
And Maya, like, brings her hand down to let Flan up onto the horse, because I think they're still sharing a horse at this
Yeah.
point.
I forgot.
Because Flan has refused to buy her own horse. Not that she couldn't.
Well, now I feel awkward about this.
Does she really, as this giant, beautiful woman is offering her hand?
Yeah, but Maya's trying to make a move on.
Flan clearly doesn't know this because of that insight roll.
Well, I thought Sam would have brought up, like, does anything spicy happen?
Fair. As far as Flan knows, though, it's just allergies.
Okay.
Do you take the hand?
Sure.
Does Flan seem awkward about it?
Yes.
Maya takes a second and notices, and she picks you up and sets you on the horse.
Okay.
And then she looks kind of to like
I should
the
probably get my own
woods
horse.
and whistles.
Oh.
And then you see this spectral horse, like not spectral, but like ethereal steed just like the most pristine, words escape me right now. Think of like your atypical cowboy horse, but not the white one, like the Mustang.
Ooh.
And like that, it just rides up, and it almost looks like it's like shining off in radiance. And she grabs it and like nuzzles it for a second, and then climbs on like second nature.
That's new. Whoa. How long could you do that?
Okay.
She scratches her head and she starts counting on her fingers.
Uh-oh.
And she holds up about 10 weeks.
Oh.
Mechanically, she cast Find Steed.
Yeah.
Because she's a paladin and has a second level spell slot now.
Sorry for making you share a horse with me.
She shakes her head and says, "Forgot I could do this."
Oh. That's cool. That's
and she just pats her big horse on the side. And you all can get going.
Okay.
Yay.
This is a month of travel, and I'm going to condense it because I have rolled for events to happen weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So the first week, nothing really happens. You guys retread some old ground. You actually end up passing Shady Bell on the way to...
we're bringing this up again,
the port. So if you guys want to take up Riley's offer for a home-cooked meal, you can. If not, you guys can avoid it and just keep riding through.
I'm not invested
I would like
in
a home. I imagine during this whole travel and everything, a home cooked meal would sound great for all of us.
Okay, how do you go about this? He gave you like his address.
Oh.
And so you guys know where he lives.
Okay.
Do you just walk up and knock on the door and like...
That would probably be the easiest.
Yeah, Jen's gonna do that, but she's gonna be like, "Do we just do this? Okay, I guess we're doing this."
We have to save him from goats.
And then you just hear like a soft little...
You remember.
And a moment passes, and then this human woman, looks like in her mid-50s, opens the door, and then cranes her neck up to look at Jen, and her eyes go wide. She says, "Well, how can I help you?"
Does Riley live here?
She takes like a startle for a second and looks down and sees Flan.
Hi.
She says, "Yeah, I'm his mother."
Yeah, we kind of like, he invited us here. We kind of like
I
helped him with the situation a while back.
So he wasn't lying.
Yeah, the goats.
So he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Huh. She yells for Riley, and like it takes a minute, and he comes back and he sees you guys. He says, "Oh, well, hail! I didn't actually expect y'all to come.
He's on the way.
On your way to where?"
We're kind of heading to Spade Kingdom right now.
Spade Kingdom.
Oh, big city types. Yeah. All right. Well, and then he like takes a second and he talks. He like stage whispers to his mom, and they say, "Well, all right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll set some extra places for dinner."
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you guys have a nice home cooked meal. It's like meatloaf.
Oh,
like,
wow, we came all the way here.
No, but like it's actually really tasty because she has like a bunch of sides. Like,
I'm kidding.
There's these really buttery scalloped potatoes and like
yeah, that sounds good.
Buttery mac and cheese and the best biscuits you've ever had with like a cinnamon butter. I'm just describing Lucille's biscuits at this point. I'm hungry.
Yeah, those fucking biscuits. Oh my god, are they open? Do they?
No, they're not. Well, I mean, they might be open for like Postmates. We can think about dinner after the show. You guys have a wonderful dinner. And Riley's mom looks so confused, and Riley's dad like comes in from the farm work, and he sees all these people, and he like reaches for like a pitchfork, and then they explain things to him, and he calms down.
We're friends.
And he just like everybody looks tense except for Riley, who looks like embarrassed. But you guys have the dinner, and it's nice and it's calm and. Yeah.
It's pretty nice over here.
Yeah, nice house you got here.
Thank you. We built it with our own hands.
That's cool.
Wow, how long did that take?
Oh, well, I say we, but really it was our great-grandparents when they first came over here. I don't know. It stood pretty well. If I were to guess, it probably took him a couple weeks.
Wow.
That's pretty fast for a house.
The woods here, the town here was built by a lot, like a commune of people, so we all helped each other out, cleared out the woods, and made a nice little spot for ourselves.
Seems like a nice place.
Yeah, you got. And Riley's dad takes a second. He says, "You all got mighty fine horses. Where'd you come by animals like that?"
Marcane.
Marcane?
Wait, is that where you got that big one? And he points to Gideon.
No. I think that was Stone's dad.
Oh no, yeah.
He's a beauty of a horse. And he just like...
Apparently he's like a legendary horse.
A what now?
Legendary war horse. That only accepts that one.
A what now? He looks even more confused.
He's a horse bred for war.
What's this all about? Legendary, though?
He's not very accepting towards people, and
It just sounds like he's stubborn. I don't know about no legends.
yeah,
He might have saved a bunch of people. I don't remember the stories.
I don't know.
For reference, the only story was that he bit a general's hand. He refused to be ridden by.
Was that really the only thing?
He wouldn't let anybody ride him. Even the most prized general in the land couldn't tame Gideon.
Oh,
See, we don't care if there isn't an actual legend. We're making one. I will come up with a full-on backstory for Gideon, even if it's a full-on lie.
Alright. We're gonna get Gideon lore, I guess. So you guys have the dinner, and I don't... I regret bringing up this situation, because I wasn't prepared for it at all. And you guys have the dinner, and they let you stay the night, and it's like a barn loft, but there are beds, so it smells a little weird, but it's comfortable, and it's warm.
That's good. At least it's warm.
And then you
A
guys
lot more comfy than you'd think.
A lot more comfy than the ground on a campsite, which you guys have been used to for the past couple days as you were riding around to Shady Bell. You guys continue on for another week, and halfway through that second week, as you are going along the roads, I want everybody to make me a perception check.
Okay.
12.
My curse has been continuing to go on, by the way.
12.
Perception.
Oh, Maya has an actually positive perception
12
now.
2.
Alright. Sam?
9.
Well,
9.
thankfully, the DC is only 10, because these things are big.
Okay.
Along the roads, you spy a small... I say small, but it's like a herd of triceratops blocking the road. Giant reptiles are not weird in D&D.
I thought it was
So
weird
this
because it's like fucking dinosaurs and shit.
Right, but they are just like big lizards in this world.
Okay.
But they are like blocking the roads, and so you guys are gonna have to figure out what you want to do about that.
We can't go
There's-
around.
There's a lot of dense like tree cover, so you couldn't ride your horses through.
Yeah.
Easily. You could, but you might get lost, or you might have trouble with the horses, or. But there are essentially there's like a bunch of baby triceratopses and 3 like big ones.
Well, now I feel bad. I don't want to like.
So what do you do?
That is a good question, Christian.
it
That's a very good question.
doesn't look like they're hostile towards you. They're just kind of like a cow in the middle of the road in India. They're just a nuisance.
Do I have extra rations, or like, do I know that they eat meat or whatever? Or, like...
From what if Blathers has told me anything in my time playing Animal Crossing, it's that triceratops are herbivores.
Okay. Do I have anything?
Wait, or no? No, triceratops are with the 3 horns. I'm thinking of a stegosaurus.
Yes, that's why it's triceratops.
I'm gonna Google whether or not these dinosaurs are herbivores.
Stegosauruses?
Wes, can you say that again?
They're herbivores.
Thank you, Peanut
Yeah, the
Gallery.
ones that, like, defend T-Rexes all the time. They're herbivores.
Thank
How
you.
do you know this?
Thank you.
Because my cousin loves dinosaurs. My sister wanted to be a paleontologist when she was younger.
Ladies and gentlemen and others, Wes, our resident paleontologist facts.
I am not your paleontologist. That's just what I know.
No, paleontologist facts.
Okay, I will start doing my research. I'll be here. It's fine.
Great, now we have Wesopedia. Awesome. So they're herbivores. So you know that your rations, are mostly like jerky. So it would not be appealing to a Triceratops. Also,
Damn.
it's like a handful of jerky, and you are looking at a thing the size of an SUV.
That's fair.
I'm just picturing what I do with my chicken.
Have a spell that could make a sound of a dragon.
Oh my god.
What?
You mean like
Maya
I have
shakes her head.
something
Like-
that makes a loud sound.
You're gonna thunder wave.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hurt them.
Well, you can aim it at like the trees.
is there like
I feel
any
bad
illusory
scaring them off.
spells or stuff like that?
I'm sorry.
Is there any like illusory spells that anyone has or like cantrips that that can do a sound?
Maya has a
something?
cantrip, and it is light.
Mine is. What does shatter do? Sorry.
You point at a point in range,
Is that
and a
sound?
big explosion happens of like sound, and it's a 20-foot radius.
Well, I don't want to waste the second level. I mean,
you could fight them. You could try to just push your way
I don't-
through them. You could just.
I feel bad disrupting them. They're like a family of.
You could sit and wait and see how long this takes.
How would we squeeze past them? Like,
I
Is there a way
assume
to-
just like very slowly and very carefully. That would involve a bunch of animal handling checks.
do you want to do that, or should we
Yeah,
try?
I
Just...
kind of want to.
Let's try that first. If it doesn't work, then I could scare them.
I kind of just want to pet them or something.
Jen,
I
do you want to like walk up to this herd and try and make friends with them?
Yeah.
Roll me an animal handling check. Let's see if you have better luck
Thing
with,
I'm not-
with Triceratops than you do with Skittles.
Yeah, the thing I'm not supposed to be bad at. I also am still hurt.
Wait, do you think Skittles could scare them with their meow?
Skittles could maybe scare them with his meow.
Okay, let's see what Jen does first.
What does Jen do?
Oh my god.
Wait a second. What? No, I don't know if thaumaturgy could do anything. I don't know what to do.
Thaumaturgy
I
can make
just-
your voice boom louder, like thunderously loud.
I might try that later. I don't want to scare them right now. I just rolled the animal handling check, and I am indeed still cursed. So all of my stuff is probably going to be under 10s this entire session, probably. So that was a 9.
So you get about 30 feet from the Triceratops before all three big ones lift their heads up and they like stand up on all fours.
Oh my god.
And they like very slowly start walking towards you until they get about 20 feet away and they hold a perimeter.
Wait, so they're like surrounding?
No, they are essentially making a line of Triceratops between their babies and Jen.
God damn it.
Ah. I see. I
Can
see that
Flan
is a
walk
thing.
up to them?
Uh-huh.
She can speak Sylvan.
Do they speak Sylvan?
I have so
Do Triceratops speak
I
anything?
headcanon, and I run this in my games, that animals speak Sylvan. Because animals would be able to talk to fairies, and fairies speak Sylvan.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can try. What are you saying to them?
It's okay. We don't mean to cause any trouble.
Mm-hmm. Roll it.
That's the first thing. What am I? Persuasion?
Uh,
or is that-
this would be an animal handling, but by charisma instead of wisdom. So what's your charisma stat?
+4.
Are you proficient in animal handling?
No.
So you have a +5 to this check.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's a 11.
So everybody
Land.
sees Flan walk up and clear her throat and then just go.
be fun to edit and.
That's why I stayed away from the mic. And make this ungodly, like reptilian moo.
Because you said they're like cows, so
They're
you're
like
just
cow.
like.
I'm rolling with it. And the Triceratops replies, "Stay away from us."
Sorry, we just want to pass through. We'll be gone in like a minute if you just let us.
Stay away from us. We must protect our babies.
Well.
The world was not high enough, and
Yep.
Triceratops are dumb
Yep.
as rocks.
Yeah.
Anybody else? They're not hostile, at least.
They're not, but they were like kind of
Yeah.
getting there a little bit. Like
They're on edge right
on
now.
edge, yeah.
I just don't want to spook them.
Too late. 7-foot-tall demon
But
lady made a move towards babies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but then the
that's true.
5-foot
Right,
half elf came in.
right. But, like, you spoke at them in broken Triceratops.
Oh, and they're set up, so they're racist.
So what they heard was like, we threw, no hurt.
Wow.
Your
Yeah.
Sylvan's a little rusty. You're more used to like the goat, like the modern animals dialects.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, modern animal dialect.
Grace, do you have any ideas for Sam?
As if this isn't modern and the Triceratops are here right now.
Are there any berries around?
Make me a survival check.
What an obstacle.
I mean, to be fair, in the books, all of these are supposed to be combat, so I just didn't want to force you guys into combat.
11.
Yeah.
You, like, look around and you're able to spot, like, a handful. Not a lot. You also don't know whether or not they're poisonous.
Oh my god.
Mm,
That would make us feel worse if we poisoned them.
That's not gonna work.
I could
Sam
try
will
to summon.
slowly approach the Triceratops,
Oh my
but not
goodness.
on Gideon. She's gonna get off.
Uh-huh, what are
Okay.
you doing? Are you trying to make friends with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check.
Hmm. Where is that? 11.
It's much the same, they are on edge, and at that point Maya just, like, takes a deep breath and sighs, and she gets off of her horse and she walks up to the Triceratops and, like, she gets, like, real up close to them, and they start to make a move to attack her, and then she, like, shrugs her shoulders and her wings pop out, and they, like, all look at her, and I'm going to make the saves for them right now, because she can make them afraid of her and have them run away and not hurt them.
Yeah.
Can I try and help with the scary?
This
by
is
using
one, you
shouting?
didn't know this was happening, and two, this is an effect,
Oh yeah.
so you can't exactly
I know.
make them. I have to find their stats. God damn it! Hold on.
Well, after she does this,
Goodness.
can I try and thaumaturgy shout at them?
We'll see.
We'll see if it works.
If it's necessary.
Because this might work. I think it'll work.
Triceratops have a wisdom of even.
We only need a couple of them to move to get through. Oh my god.
One of them stands tall and like just headbutts her.
Uh-oh.
And she gets hit. Well, it tries, but the horn just kind of scrapes off her armor,
Ow.
and the other two just fucking book it with the babies. But there's now one very angry Triceratops because it crit its wisdom save.
Can't we just like fucking
Wow.
run from that and just get on our horses and ride away?
You
Yeah, can
risk getting your horses skewered by an angry dinosaur.
You're right. Yep.
Yeah. So
Can't
can
do
I
that to
shout
Shelly.
at them? Can I use thaumaturgy and shout "Go away"?
In what language?
In common, since I don't know Triceratops.
No, but do you know any languages that sound worse than common?
Infernal.
Do you want to try shouting in Infernal?
Yes.
Okay, make me an intimidation check. That's worse for it, which is good.
Would it be with advantage because I
Nope.
thaumaturgied my voice to be louder? Okay.
You spec for charisma. This is your whole thing.
Oh my god.
I am aware. I am just curious. Oh god, math. How do I math?
You have a +5 charisma, and you're proficient, so it should be a +8 to whatever you roll.
Intimidation is my highest skill with a +8.
Yeah, so what did you roll?
16.
You 24. You scare this thing twice. You hear like a couple of thuds, and then it starts running, and there are just triceratops. You made it shit itself.
Oh no.
That's gross.
Okay.
And Maya just kind of like sighs even bigger and waits a minute until this all goes away, and she settles back up on her horse.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That
Maya
was annoying.
shrugs. Maya nods.
Before I say that, I no longer having the shouty thaumaturgy effect. I don't want to say,
not.
well, that
Scare the horses away.
You don't want to be like, well, that was fun!
what?
Because it makes your voice sound like a shout, so if you hadn't turned off thaumaturgy, that's what it would have sounded like.
I like how it's like turned off, like it's a light switch.
Pretty much, it's a cantrip, so yeah, you can just turn it off.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys have circumvented my Triceratops tussle.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to do in, like, this month of travel? If there are any scenes you want to have, let me know. If not, like, we're just gonna bum rush through this.
So what's the city that we're heading to near the coast? Are we like going closer to the capital, or is it like?
I should have the map. Refresh me. Isn't Bellany by the coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're heading to Bellany.
Okay.
Well, I can't make booze on horseback, so that's out of the question.
I mean, technically, you can
make
age it on horseback.
You can make it at camp and then carry it with you on horseback.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Roll me
It was either
an intelligence check with those brewer supplies, so you have proficiency. That's at least a +3.
Okay. Okay, so 14.
Alright, so you make like it will be alcoholic. You like grab some fruits off of some trees and you like mash them in a bottle with some water, and you pour in some like yeast and you plug it up and you cover it real tight and you put it deep in your bag and you hope that it won't kill you.
God.
Yeah.
Probably by the time you get to Bellany, it'll probably have fermented enough to actually have alcohol in it.
Oh.
But roll me a d4. Let's see how many of these bottles you make successfully.
That is 3.
All right,
Nice.
You make 3 bottles of maybe fruit wine.
I mean, I can just try it out on somebody I don't like and see if it's poisonous or not. It'll be fine.
Fair enough. Anybody else?
I mean, I didn't have anything planned, so.
Mm-hmm.
When that's not going on, I'm gonna read my book on how to like get along with cats because I forgot I had that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you do that. It details a lot of stuff like patience. Don't force yourself on a cat. Let it come to you. It's like stuff like that.
Yeah.
You get to like a big chapter that's titled "If a cat already doesn't like you, don't try to pet it all the time." And that chapter really resonates with you. Take a point of inspiration. Anybody else?
Sam will continue reading Turning Your Life Around for Dummies.
Yes.
Did you by any chance write down what I've already covered?
Nope.
If you say something, I will recognize it though.
I know I talked about alcoholism.
Yeah.
Apologies was another one.
Apologies. I think this chapter is titled "Opening Up to People."
I think that one was.
Have we already covered that one?
I think that was.
We might.
That was 20.
So this is "Opening Up to People" Redux. Called building a support network, and it details like, getting close to people and just telling them your problems because it'll feel better. Trust us. This has gone on for millennia, and telling your friends things that weigh on you is a lot better than not telling anyone anything.
God.
And that's what you get from your book, Sam.
They're just gonna drink their bottle of scotch and go to sleep.
God.
So, Christian?
The scotch tastes slightly more of sadness than usual.
Damn.
Oh.
You were saying, Abby?
Christian?
Yeah?
So for not for bardic inspiration, but for DM given inspiration, does that stack or can you only have one at a time?
You can only have... Are you telling me you haven't used the one you got from the meteor shower in episode 3?
She hasn't.
Yeah, I haven't.
Well...
Well, now you have 2.
No, you can't.
You can't?
You can only have one at a time.
Oh, okay, so now you just... Wow, okay.
I'm inspired by a
I have
different
one
thing.
also.
Yay.
Yikes.
It's finding the right thing to use it for.
Yeah, honestly.
I would love to give you guys more inspiration, but you've never used them.
Well, I feel like I would save mine for, death saving throws. But that doesn't happen often to where we just fail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But the more inspiration you use, the more I can give
my
you.
death saving throws.
All right. I would have a funny joke where Maya reads a book, but she can't, so...
Someone reads a book to Maya.
No, unless you really want to. Maya at this point has gotten a fairly decent grasp of Thieves' Cant, enough to the point where she can have conversations with Flan in it.
Okay.
Nice.
I totally forgot about that. It's been a while.
Nice.
All right. Is that?
I think that's that.
Cool. The third week passes without any big issues. Along the road, you do, however, spot an ever-familiar cart with a dragon sleeping on top of a big pile of gold.
Otto.
I love them so
and you guys ride up, and you do see Otto. A change of clothes now. He's now in, these kind of, nice blue robes with some gold trim, and he's still got those big old goggles over his eyes that, darken everything.
Cute.
And he sees you, and he perks up, and he says, "Oh, hi! Hey, long time no see!"
Yeah, it's been a long
Looks like
time.
you're doing well.
Lots of people in the big city like weird things.
That's good.
Nice.
Where are you headed?
We're headed to the coast. Bellany.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's really pretty there, I've heard.
Have anything weird to trade?
Oh god, I forgot he trades things.
You can say no.
I'm going to do this because Jen does not know that they are just colored water. Jen pulls out the 2 social cue potions.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you had those.
So did I.
I got these from apothecary at some point. They're supposed to help with social skills and stuff.
Oh, interesting. And you see him rummage, and he's just throwing all kinds of shit around in that cart.
As
you see
usual.
piles and piles of stuff, more than usual.
Got a lot more stuff this time around.
He pulls out a singular gold coin, but it has on it a mark that is from no country that you know of.
Wow.
Weird.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. Some uppity noble gave it to me. I saw
Where
him
were
leaving
you?
a building. I was outside of a building where they give you that spicy water. And he walked out with a strange lady, and that wasn't his wife. And I said, hey, that's not your wife. And he says, shut up, I'll give you this money. And so I took the money.
I'm
Oh my
stuck on
God.
spicy water.
Alcohol.
I
It's
know.
probably alcohol. Alcohol.
I was like,
Outside of the bar, and there was a lady that wasn't his.
Yeah, he was walking out of a bar with a lady that wasn't his wife.
God.
Oh my god. I love Otto so much.
So that's what he will offer you to trade for your 2 potions of social cues.
That sounds cool.
What?
Oh, I saw you,
Then
like, shaking your fist. So do you take the trade?
Yes.
Cool. You have a coin minted in an unknown land.
Damn. That'll be lore that I'll have to come up with.
You'll have to come up with, excuse me. He says, anybody else? Who's got weird
I have
stuff?
a statue worth 1,000 gold.
I don't know if I have anything worth 1,000 gold. Except for gold. Do you want gold?
Not
would you-
everything interesting.
Oh, 1 second.
I can.
And I'm gonna take
can
that
give-
excuse to go find my DMG.
Oh.
That's
I was
great.
gonna be like, you could give multiple things that
No,
are worth
no.
1,000.
No, the thing with Otto is he always has one useful thing in stock. What that is, we're about to find out.
We don't know. Last time it was a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weird fan. That was like the wind shit. I think. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
It's one of the few magical items that I actually know about.
So you see him rummage around, and he's at it for quite a while. I'm going to give you 2 options because that statue is fairly expensive.
Uh-huh.
So he roots around for a long time, and after like a good 15 minutes, he pulls up this big, heavy bowl, and he sets it down, and you see this completely like crystal blue water slosh around in this bowl.
Wow.
And it sloshes up, out, and around the rim, but it just flips back into place and not a drop ever spills. And he says, well, there's that. Or, and you see him like pull out a suit of leather armor, and he says, check this out. And he pulls out a sword. Like one that's much too big for a kobold to be handling. And he just like starts
Ooh.
sawing at the armor, and there's no scratches.
Oh.
And he says, that one can't be cut. The bowl summons a big water friend.
Big
Holy
water
shit.
friend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want
I'll
more
take the
free
bowl.
water.
Huh?
I'll take the bowl.
Deal. And he sticks out his 3-clawed hand, and
Is
he
it
went to
like a-
shake yours.
Like an elemental?
What's an elemental?
Element friend.
Like a big water friend?
Yeah.
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 And he shakes your hand.
Nice.
Then he takes the statue and he like lugs it, and he just kind of, you hear him like chuck it, and a bunch of shit just like clatters around. And he dusts his hands off, and he hands you the bowl, and you now have a bowl of commanding water elementals.
Holy shit. That's
Wow.
fucking sick.
I will send you the
my-
description later. It is full of a like sapphire almost colored water that no matter how you tip or tilt or jostle the bowl never spills.
Oh, so how does summoning that
Yay.
work? I guess we'll have to figure that
That's
out.
Sam,
Yeah.
inscribed in it, what languages do you speak again?
Common and Elvish.
You do not
But
understand.
I also have the spell Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Okay.
Good job.
So,
Does any of us know this language?
doesn't anyone know Primordial?
No. None of us do.
No.
So you do not know what this bowl says.
Can I use
Okay.
Comprehend Languages on it?
Yeah. You cast the spell. You cast your 1 warlock spell for the day. I'm kidding, for the hour. If you
For-
take a
for the
short rest, it
month.
comes back. Yeah. It is the primordial command word for this bowl. It's Yuve, which is Yuve. That's the command word to summon the elemental.
What happens if you tip the bowl upside down? Does the water just stay in?
It like bulges until it forms like a sphere.
Oh my god. And it just doesn't.
And then if you hold it there, after like a minute or two, you see these two yellow lights flutter down. And then they like look up around at all of you, and you think that's the elemental kind of peeping and seeing what the fuck's going on.
That's kind of cute.
I love it. More friends.
That's fine.
More friends.
And Otto is like entranced as you are doing that, and he says, "Alright, who else? Anybody got anything weird?"
I've got these 2 Periton talons.
Oh, big bird.
Yeah.
You want trade?
What you got? It depends. What?
He roots around for a while, and he sets down this like little like this little wooden chest, and you see that in ivory carved on the bottom of the chest, it looks like a bunch of tiny running feet.
Oh my god, what?
And he says, "I got this.
What's it do?
Hold stuff."
What are the feet for?
I don't know. Aren't they cool?
I guess.
I rolled a 45.
She's gonna try to open it to see if anything.
You open it, and it is a chest. It is empty inside. It's got some like velvet lining on the inside. It's a very nice chest. It just has a really weird ivory carving on the bottom of it.
Of just fucking.
Of numerous tiny feet.
That's weird.
Baby's first
Right?
chest.
I love weird stuff.
I don't know what to put in this. I don't know.
If you find more weird stuff, you can put it in the feet chest.
I don't know
that
if
is
I
a
like
good
calling
idea.
it the feet chest.
It's not stinky like feet.
I don't know. Should I keep the talent?
No,
Yeah.
I think you should keep the feet
The
chest.
weird fucking feet chest.
Yes, we need to keep this feet chest. I swear.
I'm just rolling on the trinkets table
Okay.
every time.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay! And he takes the 2 talons and he pushes the feet chest to you.
That's odd,
Yeah.
but cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Anybody else got anything weird?
I really wish I did.
Maya doesn't hoard shit, does she?
She does not. She doesn't pick up much of anything.
That's because Christian doesn't want to be held accountable for all this.
I'm so used to collecting a bunch of random shit in Wes's campaigns,
Mhm.
but I realized I've never done that in this campaign.
You have one more weird thing.
Do we?
One.
1 foot chest.
Except for the water, the stink water.
You have a vial of putrid stink water.
I know, but I don't want to try.
Alright, fair.
What would I do with that fucking? I'm thinking. That might poison someone. I could use it though.
I might take one of the bottles of my 3 questionable spicy water.
I like the term spicy water.
Okay.
I have some questionable spicy water here. I don't know what effects it'll have, but it's unknown.
Is it for drink? Or for throw?
I hope it's for drink, but it also can be for throw.
He takes like the bottle and he like kind of clutches around it and he pops the cork and he.
It's fresh.
Oh no. Oh no.
This one's for throw.
Okay, for throw.
He says, "What do you want for it?"
What do you got?
Well,
God.
he reaches into his pockets and he pulls out a pair of knucklebone dice, each with a skull symbol on the side that would be maximum.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's like this is so meta right now.
Or
Yeah.
What's that?
he reaches down
Oh,
and he
God.
pulls out a very shiny green chain shirt and he sets it down.
Chain. What?
A chain shirt. some medium armor.
It's like a.
Oh.
And he says, "That was an arena fighter's lucky shirt. He never lost when he was wearing it.
It's like a sports
And then
jersey.
I took it. And then he lost."
It's like a fantasy sports jersey. Oh my god.
Mechanically,
Oh, it does
this
something.
is an adamantine chain shirt.
God.
The suit of armor is
Oh, wow.
reinforced with adamantine, one of the hardest substances in existence. While you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Wow.
But I think a chain shirt only gives you 13 plus dex defense, and it's not a +1. It's just anti-crit armor.
Anti-crit.
All I get is this foot chest.
I think
You want
Flan could equip it. I think bards can wear medium armor.
Yeah.
But I like my cool dragon armor.
True.
Which one's better?
Probably. I think they're equivalent.
I think so.
Oh.
I think it depends on the situation.
It depends on whether or not you feel like you should be worried about being crit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't really care. I want to keep my, like, black dragon armor.
That's true.
He says,
It's-
"Those dice are also lucky. They like to
Yeah.
land on the skulls."
Oh. Hmm. Sure. I'll take the dice.
Okay. And you could have a pair of loaded dice. And he grabs the chain shirt and he just chucks it in a corner.
Oh my god.
He says,
Goodness. He has an adamantine chainmail.
he has a lot of stuff. He has a lot of stuff.
He has so much
God.
stuff.
"Why are you guys going to the coast?
Trying to get to Spade Kingdom.
Why?
Trying to meet a friend?
Why?
Because we haven't seen him in a long... Well, I haven't seen him in a long time. These people don't know.
Why are you all going to the coast if he's not a friend?
Hmm?
Why are you all
Family
going
reasons.
to the coast if not for friend?"
I mean, he's also like a kind of well-known wrestler in Spade Kingdom.
"What's a wrestler?"
How do I explain that to him?
How do you explain what a wrestler is to a kobold?
Well, you see, they roll
They
around
like,
on the ground.
yeah, they
a
like
lot.
to fight people by grabbing them and like throwing them and also like
Grappling them.
grappling. Yeah.
Are you guys fans?
No,
Well, I'm a fan, and
I don't.
but mostly I'm his friend.
Oh.
My friend's brother.
Can I fight him when we get there?
I mean, sure. I'm sure he'll. I'm sure he'd be down for
Do
that.
I have his stat sheet?
Oh, you don't have a thing for Rhody, do you?
I know I statted him
Oh,
out.
boy.
Because,
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because he's my tabaxi monk.
Oh, that's right. And he. Oh my
Oh.
god, because of the speed thing, right? Oh my god.
Monk v monk.
You could. You could. You could fight him.
That would be interesting.
I used to wrestle him for fun.
Oh.
No.
Where did you guys go after Crossroads?
Oh, we went back to Stone's Throw
Why?
to chill for a bit.
Oh.
There's been a lot of war stuff in Club
Yeah.
Kingdom. I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of bad stuff. That king's a nut job.
Yeah.
That's what my dad said. What's a nut job?
We don't
Crazy
know much
person.
about. Yeah.
Oh, I know what crazy means.
Jen only described him a little.
I've never met him.
He's,
Like,
he's a tyrant.
he hates women or whatever, and he's like racist.
Wow.
Yeah, he wouldn't like. He
What an
wouldn't like you,
awful two
Anna.
things to know about a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really bad.
And
Why do
he's
you bring that up?
tyrant.
We're hoping at some point he won't be on the throne anymore.
Why shush? And he's looking very intently
God.
at
Oh
Sam.
my god.
This is Otto. I'm pretty sure Otto.
Why what?
Why shush?
Mm.
You keep secrets.
Everyone keeps secrets.
I trade for secrets.
Oh.
Mm,
I don't know. She already got that cool water elemental bowl.
Oh, not
I'm
weird
good.
things. Secrets for secrets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No
What
one
kind of
suspects the
secrets you got?
kobold.
Oh my
Well,
god.
everyone suspects the kobold.
Has there been any places that haven't suspected the kobold?
Clubs don't usually suspect the kobold.
Wait, do we know if Otto is like what kingdom he's from?
You have never seen a tattoo on him. You've never seen his tattoo.
Where are you from, Otto?
Yes!
What?
The-
Otto is
That's
from
not
all
an answer.
places. Otto goes all places.
Where were you born?
The ground.
Oh?
Where do you hail from?
Hail comes from the sky.
Sure does.
Oh, good god.
I had
What
to try
land
so hard
mass
not
are you
to put it,
from?
The big one.
What?
How big?
Big.
What are we talking about?
Is it in
Sam
this
asked
version?
him.
What?
Sam asked him where he was born. He said the ground. What land do you
Oh.
hail from? He says the hail comes from the sky. And she says, "What landmass were you born on?" And he said the big one. How big? Big.
Okay. I was so confused.
Country.
There's Heart Kingdom, Diamond Kingdom, Spade Kingdom, Club Kingdom. Is it none of those?
No, we're born here. And he's like scratching his head, and he takes off goggles, and you see on his similar to where Jen's is, but not like on the nose, more like in between his eyes,
Mhm.
is a big old club tattoo.
Oh, so more up on the forehead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he
Oh.
scratches his face. I don't remember.
Oh, Club Kingdom.
Well, looks like you're a club.
You can tell that by looking.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
pretty
there's-
obvious. Can you
There's
tell
a
Jen's
point
a
to my
club?
Club on
tattoo.
your forehead.
Tattoo.
I had to wear the goggles because the sun hurts my eyes. So I haven't seen my
That's fair.
face in a long time.
Oh. You don't
Sorry,
take them off
Can
at
I have
night?
your water? This is awful.
You don't take them off like during the nighttime?
I do, but I don't look at the mirrors.
Oh.
And he puts
Why
them
not?
Fair.
back on again. I don't know. They're boring.
That's fair. Have you found any not boring mirrors?
I mean,
Had one.
should we tell him?
Had one where I looked at it and then another auto came out.
Should we
Oh.
tell him? He's a club.
Where's that?
I mean, he doesn't.
Broken?
Who broke it?
Me.
Oh.
Only one auto.
Oh.
What is going on?
He's just being weird.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? Should we tell him?
It's up to you guys.
I would like
We don't know how
to,
good he
But
is
in-
at keeping like
but in vague terms.
secret. What if it gets out? I mean, that's up to Sam.
If we
Sam
do
was
it
the
in,
one
like,
that got
vague
confronted.
terms, maybe?
What do you all want to do?
If we do it in vague terms, it might not be that harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the cool stuff.
But the vague words to use. is
No
the question.
problem.
Yeah.
You leaving now?
I think so, unless you guys need stuff. And I turned around to the party.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can leave.
Yeah. Where are you
Okay.
heading, Otto?
I don't know. I've run out of big cities.
Hmm.
In Heart Kingdom? Or like
I've run out of big cities.
in the world?
Yeah.
You've been across the ocean?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
How'd you-
get a...
Oh, you got there and... Wait, how'd you take your carriage there?
It floats.
What?
It floats.
Ooh! I love
It's a
Otto so goddamn
boat?
much.
Hybrid?
It's a cart.
It's a cart
Uh-huh.
that floats.
Uh-huh.
What?
It floats. It flies.
That thing flies?
It can.
So
No magic? Can you like make
there's-
it levitate? Like what's the deal?
What's a levitate? It flies.
Can you show us?
Not here. Too many trees.
That's fair.
ah,
That's weird.
have you've been to Stone's Throw before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the is the fortress like nearby Stone's Throw? I'm trying to remember.
It's.
where
I think it was like a day or two's ride from the city.
Have you ever seen the big fortress that's nearby it?
With the
It's
bandits.
like a day or two's ride. Yeah, there's no more bandits anymore.
Oh, good. They never had interesting stuff. They tried to take auto
there's a lot of
stuff.
people. There's a lot of people living there right now.
Ooh.
Some of them might want to see what you have.
Okay.
Even if they don't have anything to trade, it might be a nice place to stay. There's a lot of clubs.
Oh.
A lot of people that aren't racist.
That is a plus.
So if you can't find any more big cities, that might be a good place to go.
Do they have weird stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
a big place. I doubt there's nothing weird.
Sure, why not? He just like starts kind of scrambling around the cart, packing things up, and you see now that they're like, they always look like horses that were pulling the carriage, and he just kind of like pushes a button by the reins, and they collapse in on themselves. It's just like into the wood, and then on the other side they fold out, and you see that this is incredibly realistic mechanical horses. And he has
Okay.
turned the
Where'd you-
cart around immediately.
Where'd you get this cart?
Dad made it!
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, your dad sounds great. Where is he?
Down!
Oh.
Ah, okay.
He was an old gnome.
Oh,
He
What
liked
about your mom?
building things.
I can imagine. What about your mom?
Big dragon?
Ah,
Okay, bye!
bye.
And he whips the reins, and then you all see in motion. Those horses look completely real.
That's fucking
They like whinny
my
and they
God.
breathe, and it's ridiculous.
damn. Every time we get new auto lore.
He's a weird little guy.
I love Otto. I really.
But you all are able to continue forward. And the rest of the week goes fairly normally. You're getting closer to the coast now, as it's week 4. And like you've been stopping in at various towns and like resting at inns when you've had the chance. But on the roads leading towards the coast, you all hear a loud roar.
Uh-oh.
And as you turn your attention to the skies, you see flying overhead of you in kind of a circle pattern is about an 8-foot long copper dragon.
Whoa.
It is circling you, and if you keep moving forward, you will notice that it continues to circle you. What do you do?
Oh, fun. We'll continue
Is that
moving, I guess.
Is it hostile?
Make me an animal.
Hostile?
Make me like an intelligence
Yeah.
check, actually.
+2.
Yeah, can Jen try and
14?
figure that out too?
Sure, make me an intelligence check, Jen. You know that this circle pattern is traditionally predatory.
I don't want to fight.
Yeah, that doesn't anything. It does not anything.
So this thing looks.
It is
How long has it been, like, circling us then?
If you guys had kept moving as soon as you noticed it, you'll know that it's been at least 10 minutes. It's been circling you. And it gets closer sometimes, but it never makes like a full dive.
Is it because we're, like, are we in, like, a wooded area? Is that why it can't, like...
This is actually closer to the coast, so you're getting into more open,
Okay.
plainsy kind of territory.
Okay.
I see. We just attract dragons to us, don't we?
More like there are a lot of dragon options when you roll for random encounters on tables in this game. I wonder why a game called Dungeons and Dragons has so many dragons
It almost
in it.
makes me feel like Skyrim with every single town you go into.
Don't get me started. I started playing Skyrim. Well, I say that, but I started in like January and it's April now. But there have been so many
Wes
dragons.
has been playing so much of it. Dragons be everywhere.
Alright, so there's a young copper dragon. It is circling you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks hungry. What do you all do?
I don't wanna fucking...
I'm not your lunch.
You guys can try to outrun it and beat it to town where like folks can help you fight it.
Oh, but we don't want to get the folks in on it.
Or you guys can
Yeah,
like try to lose it by like hiding yourselves somehow using magic. Or
Is there any way to hide?
you can try to scare it.
I don't have anything that way.
Scaring a dragon, yeah, I don't think. If it was hard enough to scare 3 triceratops and get them to leave, I don't think we can scare a young dragon.
Fair.
Wait, do we still have that dragon heart?
You do
Yes.
still have the black dragon
Yeah.
heart.
Let's pull it out, man. Let's do this.
Can we pull that out?
Sure, who's doing the pulling?
Sam has the bag of folding,
Mhm.
I have the bag.
so she
So
would
I
be the
would.
one.
Alright, roll me and...
Wait, yeah, what?
No, you know what? You pull out the heart, and you see that it takes a moment, but the dragon immediately makes a dive,
Really?
and it lands in front of you,
Oh my god.
and it, like, walks up to Sam and starts sniffing the heart. But it does not seem hostile right now.
Oh.
What if we just give it to it?
Do you
we-
want this?
Just chuck it.
I don't know
God.
You don't know.
if a heart
What do you-
substitutes a meal.
What do you want?
I'm
What's your
hungry.
name?
Oh God, really? You're gonna make me come up with a dragon name?
Yes!
God.
You give us a dragon to fight. You best believe we
Christian,
want to
it's
know.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, but it's not Dungeons and Ted!
Just. It doesn't have to be a dragon name. Just come up with something dumb.
I'm not gonna name it Terry.
Terry the.
This dragon is named...
He's doing like a name generator.
Hush.
Oh, you don't need to tell us that.
These are awful!
Just do the most awful one.
Mash some nice sounding syllables together.
I have been called Greadier, the scary one.
What?
Greadier, the scary one. Thanks, fantasy name generator. But I can't fucking do that. I can't do its voice. Hold on. This is a mess. This is a mess to come back to.
You've had so many gravelly voices.
God.
But I do thank you for Fuck it. I do thank you for removing an evil chromatic dragon from this world, is what he says.
Oh, right, yeah.
No problem.
That doesn't solve my problem, though.
Okay, and what's going to?
Is there any way we can help solve your problem without being your lunch?
Find me another lunch. And it, like, sits and lays down and starts tapping a claw on the ground.
Are we going to find lunch for a copper dragon? Is that what our session's going to be?
Are you? You can also fight it.
I know
Also
what takes.
fight
You guys are a party of level 7s, and it's one dragon.
What, Grace?
What?
What?
I thought Grace was whispering something.
No, I don't think so. Didn't someone say we should tame it?
I let
that
you
my
guys do that
imagination?
once. I'm not letting you have 2 dragon pets.
Well,
Unless the
pet-
dice fucking let you, I guess.
the smaller dragon could be the pet for the bigger dragon, which is Gix.
I don't think Gix would approve of being second banana.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
He'd be
and
like
also-
the superior dragon.
also-
No, he's the smaller. He's the younger one.
Yeah, but okay.
And also, need I remind you, they just said thank you for getting rid of a evil chromatic dragon, which Gix is.
Gixurog is.
That's fair.
They would not get along. They would kill each other.
But by all means, if you want to betray your dragon
No.
friend, go ahead.
No.
No, I don't want to
No,
betray
Gix is cool.
Gix is great.
This dragon's an ass.
Metallic dragons are technically good aligned.
I don't care if they're good aligned.
This one wants to
Not nice.
fucking eat.
It wants to eat, period.
Can't Maya? She has that horse spell. Couldn't she just get another horse and we feed it the horse if it comes?
I don't think it's a physical
It's
horse.
the same
I don't
horse
think it's a
every
physical horse.
time. I
Or
am not
wait,
getting rid of.
Or
I
we
don't
could
have a
feed
name.
them or we could feed them the real horse.
You sounded
Maya
like
and
female.
Flan
I know.
and,
I can't.
and Maya and Flan can go back to sharing a horse, but it's the familiar. This
That is
time.
fucked up.
Maya shakes her
guys.
head.
This is really
You
messed
are
up.
not killing Shelly for this.
Yeah,
I didn't
don't kill
say that
Shelly.
in character. I'm not saying that.
Maya
in character.
Maya can read it off of Jen's face.
Okay.
What's in the near vicinity?
Make a
we find
perception
ourselves
check.
Can I check too?
You could also just tell it that you found a big herd of Triceratops on the way here.
Oh, that's messed up.
You could also fight this dragon. It's one dragon.
Yeah, Sam will just tell them that.
You're gonna tell it about the horde of Triceratops?
Yeah, there's Triceratops in the area back that way.
The dragon smiles, and it like gets up and stretches, and he looks like he's about to take off. Is there anything you all want to do in case you don't want to kill the Triceratops?
I'm
giving you bullet time right now.
Are we
because
sure?
Sam
Because
made
I
a
really, I don't.
We point in
I
the
don't
wrong
like
direction.
The idea.
Okay, here's the thing. The Stegosaurus, whatever they were,
Triceratops.
Triceratops, we'll probably never see again. They headbutted Maya. There's no reason for them to. Okay, here's the thing.
Unsuccessfully.
Kids and parents die every day in the wild. It is circle
Or we
of
can
life.
point the wrong direction.
They are animals.
You really are from Spade Kingdom, aren't you?
That's racist.
I bear that mark with pride, and yes, I am.
Oh my god. What would happen if... Well, it'll come back later then, if we point the wrong direction. Fuck.
Can we just fight this dragon?
That's up to you guys.
I know, we're taking longer by
I
not
thought
fighting
that this was gonna be cut and dry and just shoot the dragon following us in the sky.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. I was also fine with not, but I also don't like the idea of...
Do you not want to fight it?
I don't want to fight it, but we're spending more time by not fighting it, so we might as well just fight it.
It's literally about to leave.
Okay, fine.
We don't do anything, it'll leave and go for the things.
Okay.
Giant lizards.
They were baby.
Are we fighting the dragon?
Triceratops baby.
We will never see them again.
You can't have both!
It is the circle of life. Animal babies die every day.
But this time
It's
we're...
not like it's freaking Simba and it becomes king.
It's not like it's Simba!
ones leading to their death. It is completely optional. You wouldn't know the Triceratops are there if we don't point it out.
Which I would like to point out, which you already have pointed out.
Yeah.
Let's just let it happen.
You're gonna. I'm confused. Are we fighting it or not?
No, let's just let it. No. Sam makes a good point. Nico's about to leave.
Does she make a good point to Leia, or does she make a good point to Flan?
Why do I have to be the deciding?
You're not. I'm trying to get the consensus. We have. So who all is opposed to? Who all wants the dragon to eat the Triceratops? We've got Leia.
Sure.
I don't want them to eat it, but I'm fine with it now.
We're not gonna see it.
So that's 2.
Fucking god.
I'm fine with it.
That's 2.
They didn't
I've been
listen to
fine
us.
with it from the beginning.
Okay, alright, I'm not gonna, I would only be the tiebreaker. Okay, alright. So the dragon flies off into the distance, and you all continue on.
Oof.
Maya looks upset. Maya shakes her head disapprovingly.
Jen is also upset, okay? Jen wanted to fight a
Bullshit! You could have done something! So...
I mean, if the Triceratops were nicer, I would have felt more bad, but I don't feel as bad.
They were just protecting their babies!
Yeah, but they didn't listen to me!
You rolled an 11!
Yeah, they still didn't
That's
listen
not
to
how
me!
that works!
self-defense. Okay?
Okay, I have to figure out how to fill 30 more minutes of content now.
You don't have to. There's no time, slot you have to fill. It could just be short.
No, because we have to break
no
time.
slot.
We keep going.
Uh-huh.
We keep going, and you make it to Bellany, and this city is gorgeous. It's like Venetian almost, right?
Venetian, yeah.
So it's like a bunch of waterways and like, I'm not gonna say gondolas exactly, but there are like boats and people who are ferrying others across boats. There's a ton of just people here, and it's lively. There are bands on street corners playing music. There's a ton of restaurants, and where do you guys like?
Did Neo tell us where?
He did not. Do you guys just want to look for a big old cat man?
I mean, do
Let's
people
go to
in
the
Heart
tavern
Kingdom
first, I guess.
recognize him as like?
You think
Do
people
they
along the
know?
coast would? So
Okay.
this would be your best bet.
Well, it's not too hard to miss. We could probably. I don't know.
You can ask around. You can search around.
Yeah.
Which
Good.
do you want to do?
We should probably ask around.
Okay. Just make me a general charisma check.
Okay.
That's cocked.
Fucking. 22.
Jesus. You tap someone on the shoulder and like they turn and you are about to open your mouth to ask where Rhody is, and you see that you actually pulled somebody out of a crowd of people staring at Rhody, this big like 6'5", like almost just like Dorito bodied, like he's like just the biggest, toughest, thickest looking tabaxi you've ever seen. And he has like this rich dark brown, almost reddish fur, and like a white, like a mustache. Was it not that?
Just don't describe it, Christian.
I forget. I think I'm thinking of the reference image of the cat that you that you
The
pasted
reference
off.
image didn't have a mustache.
No, I thought I had a white. This is weird. Complete. It's a big tabaxi.
He looks like a s'more.
He looks like a s'more. And he sees Flan.
And Flan waves.
And he goes, Flan! Oh my god, it's been too long! How are you?
Does I see you again?
Yeah, hold on, excuse me.
going on?
Ladies, gentlemen, pardon me, excuse me. I need a
Hi.
moment. It's nice to meet you. Hello. And he's like shaking a bunch of hands and he's
Hi.
like weaving his way through this crowd of people. He says, So,
Yeah.
how have you been?
A lot's been going on.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
You guys want to find like an inn or something and talk about these things, or I could get us right on a boat?
So this is Neo's brother?
I sure am.
He's like
Nice to meet you.
a kind of famous wrestler. In
It's a
Spain.
pleasure. And he like sticks his hand out and he shakes your hand and he's got
Yeah,
a hell of a grip.
Jen is
Not like
smiling.
hostile.
Yeah.
It's just like he has a very strong grip.
Yeah,
This is-
Jen's smiling. She's impressed.
Ah, my brother's told me a lot about you.
Me?
Yeah, Sheriff.
Oh God.
Ah,
I kid.
I'm concerned about what that. Okay.
Nothing terrible.
concerned.
Don't worry. He looks at
Okay.
Sam and he says, I don't think I've heard of you before. How are you doing? I'm Rhody. He sticks out his hand to shake it.
Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Can I call you Sam?
Really, most of us do, yeah.
Great. And he shakes your hand.
She gave her real name.
And he says, so, did we want to, like, chat in, like, a restaurant or an inn? Or do we want to go right to a boat?
Sure.
I mean, that's up to
I'm
you.
fine with whatever.
I kind of need you guys to make a decision because I have a plan for every
Let's
one
go
of
to a
those options.
restaurant.
Great!
Yeah.
He says,
Okay.
follow me.
I didn't know if you were tired from all the travel. I'm sorry.
I have been in this town for a couple of days now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the boat trip was a little faster than usual. And he
Oh.
takes you all to this nice seafood restaurant. It's like a
Yes.
it's like a bunch of like
Yes.
mariscos, so it's like Latin style,
Oh my God.
like shrimps and fishes, and it's very tasty. And he says, "So, what's the plan? Where am I taking you to? I know I'm keeping you, like, getting you into the kingdom. Where do you need to go from there?"
No
I
clue.
guess we're still figuring out a plan of how to infiltrate, or like where exactly we're going.
What do you need to do? Neo was very sparse with the details. That spell only has so many words.
We kind of need to screw over the mafia.
He's like
Yeah.
chokes on his beverage. He says, "Huh,
Yeah.
We
so,
already started.
you've already started.
We need to
Yeah.
find Seven Macaw.
So you need to go to the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
That's in the capital.
What? 7 hunters in the capital.
Okay.
7 macaw. Sorry, macaw. They all have weird names.
Why do they all have numbers?
I don't know. I know that
Sam?
they all have numbers, but I'm not part of the mafia.
Sam, do you know?
Does Sam know?
Yes, you know that they're named after like an ancient legend about these people who ruled the houses of the underworld. And so like each house has a corresponding name to it. So there's like the House of Hunters, the House of the Macaws, etc. And they are listed in ascending power. So like 7 Macaw would be the head of House Macaw, of the House of Macaws.
Oh.
And 7 Hunter would be the head of the House of Hunters, etc.
Oh.
And they are the lords of the dead and the rulers of Shiboba. Is their like title.
That's intimidating.
So it only goes up to 7.
7 is the highest,
Okay.
yes.
Wow.
Fun.
That's intimidating.
I have a friend in the capital who might be able to help you. She's eccentric.
She?
Yeah. I'll tell you more when we get closer.
Oh, okay.
She's
Sounds
kind of
good.
she's sparse on personal details.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's fair.
okay.
So I can get you
Yeah.
into the town. I can't really leave Platinum Harbor for very long.
Yeah.
So I can get you on your way to the capital.
I mean, that's okay. We don't really want to get you, like, all
Right.
mixed up in this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I do my best to keep the mafia out of
Yeah.
Platinum Harbor.
Oh, okay.
That's a good.
That's good.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, well, when you run as fast as I do, it's not very hard to...
Yeah, you're really fast.
Yup.
I would like to see that.
Do you really now?
Yeah.
You want to see me
I-
run
I
that mountain
actually
and
would.
back?
Sure, let's go down to the beach. I'll show you guys. Hold on. And he, you guys finish up dinner, and he pays for it.
Wow.
And he takes you guys to the beach. He says, "Do any of you by any chance know the haste spell?"
No, I'm sorry.
And he's like stretching.
What?
No.
No haste.
Nope.
Sorry.
All right, that's fine. I can do it myself. And he pulls, he pulls out like a ring that he puts on, and he kisses it, and you see him like start to like vibrate almost.
Oh my god.
And you think he has cast haste on himself. And he clicks his heels together, and you see him start to move very fast. And he like gets down into a sprinter's position, and he tenses up, and then he is gone.
Okay.
You see a cloud of sand almost crystallize from the sheer force of his kickoff. And he moves at 250 miles per hour.
Holy shit.
And he gets about half a mile down this beach in 6 seconds.
Okay.
And then he waits a moment, and then he does it all again to get back to you. And he says, "I am the fastest tabaxi in the world."
I can imagine so.
And you see him like
Very impressive.
wipe a bunch of dead bugs off of his fur.
Ew.
It happens a lot. It's why I don't smile when I run.
Ah.
Oh my god.
I've been able to run across water short distances.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, the force when I step down almost solidifies the water and lets me kick off. As long as the pond itself is smaller than a couple of football fields, I'm fine.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Also,
Wow.
this entire time, Jen has just been kind of smiling, kind of slack-jawed, kind of in awe the entire time that Rhody's just been here this entire time.
Uh-huh.
Like, Jen's, like, really impressed. Like, wow.
You alright?
Wow.
You look a little ill there, Ms. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name.
No, I'm good. Jen.
Jen. He only ever called you Sheriff. It's kind of funny.
Aw.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I feel bad now.
Oh, it's fine. He has nicknames for everybody.
What does he call me?
Nope.
I also didn't
What?
think he liked me.
What do you mean no?
He
Not
likes
gonna
me
tell
in
you.
class.
He has a nickname for me?
He has a nickname for everybody.
And you don't want to tell me what it is?
I made a promise.
Oh,
Oh.
Some things you keep secret.
that's concerning.
It really shouldn't be. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll ask him about it later.
Good luck. Good luck.
Goodness.
So, I can take you guys to Platinum Harbor and get you on your way to Misan. But once you get there, you're kind of on your own. I'll set you up with a contact
Yeah.
of mine, my friend, and she'll be able to help you out.
Cool. Okay.
Sounds good.
Great. So I'll go charter us a boat. Enjoy the city. There's plenty of shops around. If you need to find anything here, you can probably do it.
Of course.
And meet me at the docks in the evening.
Thanks.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And he just like calms down for a second,
Oh my god.
and he lets the spells wear off, and then he just takes a nice brisk walk, and you see a crowd has formed on like the pier, and they are going wild.
Oh my god.
Oh dear God. Interesting family.
Maya just
Yeah.
looks at Flan, kind of concerned.
They're all cool.
She nods
They
very
are.
slowly.
Wow.
Is there anything you guys want to look for in the city before we fade to black?
Flan wants to get dessert.
Excellent. There is
She's gonna go find a bakery.
there's an ice cream parlor. There is a bakery.
She wants to find specifically a bakery.
Okay, so you walk in to
Let me see how much money I have. I'm like kind of broke, but I have enough to buy desserts.
You walk yourself into Sweet Cake Bay.
B-A-Y?
Yeah, B-A-Y.
Not
B,
to
not B-A-E. And you walk
God,
in,
no.
and there is a rather chubby-looking half-elf woman tending a counter. And she says,
Hi.
"Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
What you got?
"All kinds of stuff, honey. What's your poison?"
I was wondering if you had any, like, cream puffs? Or, like, little cakes?
Let's see. I think I just finished a batch. And she,
Ooh.
like, bustles around, and she pulls out a tray of these freshly baked honey-glazed cream puffs. She says, "I can inject them fresh for you so that the cream stays cold."
Oh, that sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
How many? Just for you? You're buying for your
How
friends?
much?
And you see that your friends have followed you into this.
Yeah, you guys want some? I'll pay.
Does anybody want cream puffs?
Or, like, if you want any other desserts, I got it.
I'm good.
You good?
Maya very excitedly asks for a cream puff.
Yeah. How much are the individual?
How
much?
They're a copper each, so it's really nothing.
Okay. How about I get, like, a dozen?
Sure. Mark a dozen cream puffs and take off a silver and 2 copper pieces.
Okay.
Jen would probably actually be at the tavern right now.
So I say that all your friends are here, but Jen is actually missing. Are
If
you
Sam wants
looking-
to be somewhere else, too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Jen, are you just trying to look for the closest tavern?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or one that seems to have a lot of, like, people there or whatever.
You hear a lot of noise coming from this tavern named the Rodeo.
Ooh, I love that.
And you walk in, and it's like a cowboy bar,
God.
and there is an automaton bowl,
Yes.
and just a bunch of like bluegrass music playing.
Nice.
It reeks of testosterone and whiskey, despite how many women there are also in here.
That's
That
what
is
Jen
that's
is used to.
fair, honestly. That's fair.
So what do you do?
Jen wants to play poker.
Oh shit!
That's
okay.
fun.
You look around and you do find a table of some scruffy-looking, unsavory types playing cards.
I see.
And they see you walk up, and there's actually a rather smooth-looking hobgoblin dealing the cards, and he's in like this nice vest with a very like garish red bow tie, and he says, "Welcome. Buying his 5 gold pieces. No complaints. Win or lose."
Nice one.
Thank you. Buying in?
Yeah.
Very well. And he like moves his hand, and your chair pulls itself out,
Ooh.
Ah.
and he begins dealing cards. And I want you to just roll me a d8.
Okay. I'm also proficient.
So
in
you can
card set.
you can add a +1 to whatever you roll.
Okay. That is 7.
All right. So you go through, and everybody flips their cards, and a lot of people have jack shit. You have 2 pair, which is fairly good, but the dealer shows up with a 3 of a kind and just sweeps he has 3 of a kind aces, and he just takes the pot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you lose your 5 gold bet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go for another
I
round?
thought it was silver. Is it gold?
It's gold.
Yeah.
5
Oh,
gold
okay.
bet.
Yes, I will continue.
All right. Do you stick with the 5 gold, or are you wagering any more money?
I'm just gonna stick with the 5 gold. I just want to play. I'm not playing so much for the money, just
Okay. Roll.
to play. Okay. That's a 6.
Oh, we tie. So you both end up pulling a similar hand. You both have a full house. And so you're going to split the pot, so you each get 10 gold. You get your 5 back, and then you can add another 5, so you're back to even.
Nice.
How long do you plan on staying here?
Probably for at least 2 more rounds.
Okay. So then we'll just do this 2 more times. If you're going to stay here an extended period of time, I was going to do something different.
Oh, okay.
So just roll your d8 again.
That was a 3.
The dealer flops, so you manage to win, and you take back the 20 gold. There are 2 other people playing with you, and they are having rotten luck, and they look just upset. And so much, in fact, that after all of these losses, they get up and leave, and it's just you and the dealer at this point.
Ooh.
And he says,
What's your name?
"Oh, well, it's Chase.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. Now, how about you say we make this a little interesting? Can't help but hear that your coin purse is a bit heavier than that. How about we play a real game?
Oh boy.
Your goodness.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are you
Interesting.
suggesting?
Oh, well, 5 gold is child's play around here. How are we up the ante? 100 each?
Do I like my odds or no? I don't know. Sure.
All right. He sets down a sack, and he says, to make sure that it's not just a luck of the draw deal, why don't we play 3 hands?
Okay.
If you want to bet more, be my guest. I offer reciprocity. You bet, I'll match you. And roll your d8s.
5.
You guys tie
Oh my god.
the first hand,
Okay.
and so he just kind of smirks and he's interested.
Dear goodness.
Oh god.
Are you gonna try and cheat at all?
How would one do that?
It's
No.
it'd usually be a sleight of hand check. All right. Oh, hold on, that rolled out of the dice box. Okay.
That's a 4.
He rolled a 2, so you managed to win the next hand.
Nice.
And he kind of furrows
Oh,
his
boy.
brow.
Good.
And let's go ahead and roll.
Ooh. That's a 9.
Okay, I want you to. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. You see that you both tie again. And he says, well, this is quite a conundrum.
Mm.
We can split with our gold, or one more hand, winner takes all, and I'll throw on another 150. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
You gonna match me? Where's your spirit, huh?
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, I've already spent so much money on the gosh darn booze.
Oh, how much
boy.
do you? Oh.
It was 250 bet.
Oh god. I don't even have like. I don't even have 200 on me. I'm broke.
I have 9. Well, considering what I bet, I have 840 right now.
That's a lot.
Sure.
Excellent. And you see him like
God.
tug at his sleeves, and he throws out a bunch of cards, and he says, I don't want to sully anything. You seem a bit more refined than these bottom feeders. So let's let Lady Luck
Thank
really
you.
decide.
God.
God damn it.
Oh god.
Fucking.
That was a really good roll last time.
God, I cannot roll inside this for the life of me. Okay.
Six.
You play through this hand, and it looks rough to start with. You've got nothing.
Oh.
But as the cards continue to come, you start piecing things together, and as the last card hits, you realize that you have somehow lucked your way into a royal flush.
Oh.
And he turns his hand over, and you see that he had 3 of the other kings and 2 aces. So you, by the skin of your teeth, beat him.
Oh my god.
And take 500 gold.
Nice.
And he holds just a very big, deep sigh, and he says, "I guess that's how it pays out sometimes. I hope if we meet each other again, you are more than willing to play."
Of course.
Where are you headed, Slick? You staying here in Heart Kingdom?
I've been here for a while. I'm heading over with some friends to Spade Kingdom.
Oh, well. If you're ever in the capital, feel free to look me up.
Of course.
And he hands you a card, and he stands up, and he walks out.
What is that card?
Do you turn it over?
Yes.
You see, there's no name. There is a mark that looks like a circle, a set of tracks, and an arrow